Okay, good morning, carpentry 12 students. Like I promised on Friday, like today, May the 8th, I'm going to go over the part two. And the part two exactly in terms of the steps and exactly identical with the part one, which I talked about over the past 3 days. And someone brought it up, not able to watch the lesson, so I, resent it yesterday. I'm hoping all of you right now should have no problem watching part one. And part two, more or less like an overall review of everything. Okay, so that's part two. And I'd like to correct the order. I'm going to show you the question number one. And later on also I'm going to send you the attachment with the solution for the number one, serve as an overall review of the rafter unit. Okay, the rafter unit. And because the rafter unit or the hip rafter calculation does include a common rafter. So right away I'm doing in the order of find the length of the common rafter. So the B would be A, the A would be B. So in that order. All right. Now let's look at the meaning of the given. The span, the projection, the steps. Okay. So you don't need to copy anything. Just watch what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm going to send you a copy of the solution. Okay, I'm going to go over number one right now. And so the table basically show you the slope is 8 over 12. Anywhere you want to measure the slope of the roof is 8 inches over 12 inches. The hypotenuse, in terms of the preparation, we need to prepare the hypotenuse. And the span, the entire length is 36. 36 divided by 2 is 18 feet. So now the second triangle, it would be this one here. So 18 feet is 18 times 1 foot. So the hypotenuse also could be increased. Could also be increased by 18 times because the run has been increased by 18 times. So followed by a hypotenuse increase in the same proportion. So that's how I calculate the common rafter. So later on for the overhang, we look at this triangle, same idea. Projection is 24 inches, which is twice, 2 times 12 inches. So the overhead would be 2 times the hypotenuse. Okay, so that's what, okay, so show you the preparation page. Let's see, right here. Okay, here we go, the preparations. So I'm using the run, the span, to calculate the run of the house is 18 feet because that's the midpoint. Okay? So the midpoint is 18 feet from both sides. The slope is 8 inches over 12 inches. You see, 18 is 18 times 1. So that gives us the unit of proportion. All size increases. All size increased by 18. Okay, then, so I first of all come up with the unit of run, number of unit run, then using the slope, calculating the hypotenuse. You're going to get a copy, all right? You're going to get a copy. So like I said, the rafter unit is either asking you to use Pythagoras or similar triangle, all right? And so now the A, length of common rafter, the hypotenuse increased by the same proportion, which is 18. So I multiply the hypotenuse by 18, and that's going to give me the line length of common rafter. And this one here, okay, the length B. B, you don't need to write down anything or copy, it's perception. And many students you have this diagram, first page of the package, and you expect to accept, just to accept, be humble and accept. If I say so, you just need to say, yes, sir. You see the common rafter, the hip rafter, and by geometry it showed for the length from here to here is the same as the run of the house. So if the runs of the house is 18 feet, then this side is also 18. So now I am going to transfer this diagram, okay, calling this side as the hip, because that's what we need to calculate, the length of the hip. Right here, so using Pythagoras. That's the length of the common rafter. That's the run of the house. So you're going to get a copy of that. All right, see Pythagoras. Then the next set of discussion is asking to focus at this triangle. Size, okay, also in the proportion of 8/12. Okay, so C, length of overhang. The projection is 24 feet, 24 inches, which is a double the slope. The run of the slope, 12 inches by 2. So I multiply the hypotenuse by 2. The hypotenuse of the slope by 2. So that would give you the common overhang, the length of the common overhang, 28.84 inches. And so the hip overhang is just follow the B part, the line length of hip rafter. Same idea, because we look at the bottom triangle. So the hip overhang square is equal to common hand square, common overhand square, over the square, adding the square of the projection. So using Pythagoras. So you're going to see the calculations, okay, in terms of steps are so mechanical. So I will give you a copy of the solution once again. Please make sure do part 1, part 2. Okay? Showing steps. I'm going to give you 1 week of doing it. Okay? I'm going to give you 1 week. So by April the 15th, not April the 15th, May the 15th. Okay? So far, I got response only from 7 of you. Hopefully by next Friday, more of you are going to submit the assignment. Okay, so have a good weekend. And so later on, I'm going to send you the solution as attachment. Okay, and so take care. Bye.